Iowa City has released a preliminary plan to restructure its police department.
That's right, Abby. In fact, these police reform proposals are part of 17 actions that the city of Iowa City agreed to back in June in response to demands from local protesters. Iowa City reporter Travis Breeze live for us again tonight to tell us what's in these proposed policing changes.
Ron and Abby, the city manager wants to remove police from as many service calls as possible. So tonight, he introduced the city council to a kind of layered ladder where you slowly work up to the situations where police are needed. The biggest change proposed Tuesday night was how police officers respond to mental health crises. Knowing that all calls are different, the city is proposing a continuum approach, with the first step being prevent.
We prevent the need for any call for service to ever take place.
That likely means investing in more social services like the UPLynk Center coming to Iowa City as a safe third option other than the jail or an emergency room. Step 2 is divert, making people more aware of resources like community crisis centers trained professionals. Step 3 is for when police are needed, but they are co-responding with civilians.
The role of the officer, often in plain clothes, is to ensure safety while maximizing opportunities for the crisis professional to interact with the individual.
City Manager Jeff Fruin says this partnership is not fully thought out yet, but could be based on a similar program in Cedar Rapids. Police officers would lead in dangerous situations like those with a weapon. Step 4 is stabilize and connect, with an importance on de-escalation training to resolve situations safely. While the city manager presented this to the city council tonight, the councilors did not have time to respond because this happened in the work session and not the formal meeting. So the councilors are expected to give their thoughts on these proposals at the first meeting in January. Live in Iowa City, Travis Breeze, News 7 KWWL.
Travis, thank you. Now, the presentation was inspired by ideas from the public at 6 different listening posts that took place in the fall.
But we should point out tonight, this new policing model for Iowa City really is not expected to receive a final approval for several months because they want to allow more time. In fact, plenty of time for more input from the community as well as a full review.